A teen has gone missing, then 3 years later, her remains are found. Police have a sole suspect for her murder, but not enough evidence. And then there's this moment when I tried to get answers from the accused killer at his family home.
We just want to tell a full story and get Shawn's side of it.
They know the side of the story, and that's all there is to it.
He's the sole person of interest. We just need comment on that.
They just get out of my yard before I call the cops for trespassing.
Welcome, I'm Melissa with Killer Jeans. That encounter, it was outside the home of Shawn Adkins. I was just looking for answers because, well, Shawn is the sole suspect for killing a 13-year-old girl. Her name is Hailey Dunn. This case has so many ups and downs. Now, I want to fast forward and want you to take a look at this perp walk. Shawn Adkins was arrested for the murder of Hailey Dunn, who went missing December of 2010. He was charged with murder and also tampering with a corpse. After spending 2 years behind bars, Shawn Adkins is once again a free man. This case, it's haunted West Texas for nearly 15 years. The Hailey Dunn investigation has seen twists, delays, and the unexpected release of its prime suspect. The big break for police was in 2021, over a decade after Hailey went missing. Adkins was arrested and charged with murder, but the case, it never made it to trial. In 2023, prosecutors dismissed the charges without prejudice, meaning they can refile at some point in the future. Their reason, they say the case needs more work. The evidence just isn't strong enough yet for trial. One key problem, soil analysis. The state claimed the soil on Atkins' boots matched the area where Hailey was found, but the FBI retested it and strongly disagreed. Not only did they say the soil didn't match, they questioned the validity of the method the state used to say it did match. It's now a very complex circumstantial case, questioning the timeline, suggesting Atkins may have not even had enough time to commit the crime and then covered up without leaving more evidence behind. When I went to his house, this was the encounter, the full encounter I had with a family member believed to be his dad.
All right, sir. I just want to give the family an opportunity.
The family has talked to the cops, they've talked to everybody, and this is over with. It's over with, done. He had nothing to do with anything.
Okay. Do you think he would talk to me?
No, I know he won't talk to you, and I've told you to leave. Get out of here.
Okay.
Let's turn back the clock on how this all came to be. It started December of 2010. Hailey Dunn was in good spirits, happy with the gifts she had just received for Christmas. A few days later, on the 27th, she disappears from her Colorado City home. Her mom, Billy, seen here with me, said she left for work that morning. Hailey was asleep, and per usual, she'd wake up as a self-sufficient teen and walk across the street to her dad's home, Clinton. At the time, Shawn Adkins lived with Billy. They did have a tumultuous relationship. The day Hailey went missing, Shawn was at work that morning, but left work shortly after, telling police he was fired. But that was not truthful. He had gotten into an argument with his boss, and he quit. Shawn then headed home. He told police Hailey was walking to a friend's house, but that friend said they never had plans to meet up, and Hailey never arrived. Now, in the days that followed, the search intensified and Adkins quickly became a person of interest. Here's why. So much had surfaced during the investigation. He made threats to Hailey and her mother. 911 calls were made, both from Billy and then from Shawn, accusing the other of domestic threats and abuse. During a search warrant, police found disturbing file searches on serial killers and child exploitation found on a USB and home computer. Billy did tell me during our investigation in this interview that we conducted that she and Shawn were just fascinated by serial killers. Shawn's cell phone pinged near Lake J.B. Thomas, the same lake where her remains were found 2 years later. Now, he also failed polygraph tests, and he did show signs of deception. He made false statements to police as well. So all of these signs are pointing to him. It was March of 2013 when Hailey's partial remains were discovered near Lake J.B. Thomas, a remote area that her biological father, Clinton Dunn, took me to. Now, this is an area that police heavily searched prior and found nothing. Here's a look at my interview with Hailey's dad.
This is where police say that Hailey was found?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it takes about a good 25 minutes just to get to where we're standing right now, driving. So that's a lot of effort for someone to go to hide something.
Yeah. And the cell phone pings were picked up from Shawn's phone right in this area on the day that she disappeared.
That's right, the same area where Adkins' phone had pinged on the day that she went missing. As it stands now, the sole suspect, Adkins, has been released, and this case has gone cold. The state feels they've got the right person, but the FBI thinks there are just too many discrepancies and lack of evidence. The soil test was a major factor in the case, and it won't simply hold up in court. So why so many discrepancies then in Adkins' story if he's innocent? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I'll keep covering this story for any new developments. Until then, hit subscribe for all cases and breaking headlines.